Welcome back to Simple and Savvy. Right now we're going to talk a little bit about home security systems. And when I talk about home security systems, I'm not just talking about your basic alarms and your codes. We're talking about, taking it above and beyond. Companies like Comcast are doing this whole lifestyle integration with our home security systems now that it's doing way more than just keeping the burglars out. So today we're going to speak with Xfinity home expert, Jack Siegel. So welcome.
Anita, thank you so much.
Not a problem. So tell me a little bit about this. I mean, I know Comcast does phone, they do internet, they're doing so much. Why home security?
Well, think about it. We're in millions of homes across the country, as you said, offering video service, phone service, and TV service. And the backbone of all that is our internet service and our ability to carry a signal from one place to the other. So all of the new systems, all of the new accoutrement of the systems that you were talking about on the home automation side depend on the internet as a backbone. So it really made sense for us to get into that business. In addition, we've just been innovating so much and really advancing all of our products and services. It really made sense for us to go into this business.
When I think home security, I think I'm putting in the code, I'm running out the door. If I don't do it in 30 seconds, everything's going to explode. What innovations are you talking about? What makes it so different?
Well, it has the 24/7 monitoring by a professional company, which people really do want in a service. But in addition to that, there's all sorts of lifestyle enhancements to it and that allow you to automate your home from inside and outside the home.
Outside, like how?
Well, it's incredible. So you can, use the touchscreen to control the system inside your house, but through your iPhone or through your iPad or Android device, you can actually monitor and use all of the stuff that you have inside and outside the home.
Okay, so how does this make my life easier as a mom? I mean, I have a 4-year-old. So how is this going to work for me and my busy lifestyle?
Oh, well, if you have a 4-year-old, you're really going to appreciate this because, as I said, you can actually watch what's going on inside and outside of your house from afar or when you're at home. So if you have a 4-year-old, let's say, who wakes up before you do and tries to get out the door and go into the street, now you have a system that will actually send you a text. You can actually program it that way. It will send you a text and say, your 4-year-old's going, oh, your door's open. It'll tell you that. It'll actually get you a text so you know that automatically.
Okay, that's great. And I mean, she's 4 now, but she's going to get older. And, luckily we didn't have this when I was a teenager, but I know how teenagers can be. I was one. So how does this help, moms with older kids who, so they wake up earlier, they wake up after you, it really doesn't matter when they leave the house. I want to know when they come back.
I totally agree with you. And I think for parents of teenage kids, this system, Xfinity Home, is amazing. Let me tell you why in 2 ways.
Okay.
One is you can actually look at the history. So when a sensor is tripped, when a door is open or closed, it actually records it in the system for 30 days.
Oh, wow.
So that you can actually look back and say, hey, I know that door closed or opened at some time last night, and you were beyond curfew, so you have to stop doing that.
And now you're punished a week later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
So you can even delay the punishment, and that would be great. But also what you can do with it, you can actually attach a sensor to a liquor cabinet, and if somebody opens that liquor cabinet, you can actually have it set up again to send you a text or an email letting you know that's happened. Or you can actually, if you're out when they come home at night and that you wanted them to come home earlier than when you were coming home, you can actually have it send you a text when a door opens or if it doesn't open by a certain time. And that way you'll know exactly what's going on.
Mind blown. I'm amazed.
Well, and then you can also look at the camera. You can actually set it up so your camera aims at the door you want them to come in and out of and take pictures. So you even know if they're coming in with somebody else they shouldn't be coming in.
So if I say no friends and you bring home friends, I'm so excited that, my parents didn't have this while I was growing up because I would be in so much trouble. But speaking of my parents, they're still young, but they're going to get older and I'm going to be the one to take care of them, How does this system work for me, with them? Like, they live 10 minutes away, but sometimes I can't always make it there. Right. Is there a way that I can install the system in their home and control it on my end?
Absolutely. As I said, one of the things that's really terrific about the system is you can monitor your home from inside the house or outside the house using an iOS or Android device. So if you have an older parent that, say, has Alzheimer's or dementia and leaves the house, you can have the system text you if they leave.
Oh, wow.
You can attach a door sensor to the medicine cabinet. If they open or don't open the medicine cabinet by a certain time, you'll know.
Perfect.
So really great things like that. Also the camera. Again, really terrific way because you can set the camera to show you either a still picture or a video picture, so you can see exactly what's going on inside your house at all times.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah. And you know, speaking of moms, you know, I'm this is important for me to know. So tell me of more fun things and creative uses for this. What if I forget to set the alarm?
Well, the really terrific thing about this system, about Xfinity Home, is that when you're out and about and you said, oh my gosh, I forgot to set the alarm, you can actually set the alarm using your iPhone or your iPad or your Android device, so it's really convenient and easy to do. I mean, I also, for example, when I have gone away on vacation, it's been in the middle of winter,
right.
I leave the alarm set, or the thermostat set at 72, and I don't really want to pay for the heat for
No,
2 weeks
don't.
at 72.
If you're not here, no.
Exactly, so I can actually turn it down to 62 or whatever temperature I want using my Android device or my iOS device. When I walk out the door, I'm at the airport, like, oh no, I forgot. I can actually do that. So that's a really nice part of the system. For kids, for teenage kids too, I remember when I was a kid and my mother would always nag me to take out the garbage, and I would always conveniently forget, you know. So now you can actually program the system to say, take out the trash the night before it's due on the curb.
Great.
And it can do it for as many hours as you want, at whatever interval you want, till it drives the kid crazy enough so he or she will take out the garbage.
So thanks to this, I can stop nagging
yes,
my husband.
Exactly.
The system will do it for
It'll
me.
save your voice.
See, I love these gadgets. It's amazing. So you're telling me like these sensors are great for, you know, you mentioned medicine cabinets and opening doors. Is there anything else that it can help with?
Well, we've really just scratched the surface. This system is absolutely amazing. Think of Xfinity Home as a platform, and you can add sensors that do all sorts of things, and we hear a lot of creative usage. One thing that you can do, for example, is you can put a water sensor in your basement.
Oh, wow.
If it detects water on the floor of the basement, it will actually send you a text or an email.
Perfect.
We had a leak in my home in the ceiling. It was leaking onto the dining room table. We had the roofer come in and fix it. We wanted to make sure it was fixed, so we actually laid the sensor on the dining room table. And if it was going to be dripping from the roof, we would have known.
You would know.
Know if it was leaking and if we needed to get home and do whatever we needed to do. If you're out and your heat is broken, say your thermostat is broken, you can actually program the system to send you a text or an email or do whatever when it gets below a certain temperature, so that you know something's wrong. And you know, if it's really cold,
right.
What happens is you'll lose a lot of equipment, so you want to get home and take care of that as soon as possible and get equipment out of the house that might freeze.
Okay, perfect.
So it's a really amazing system. Xfinity Home is great.
I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much, Jack, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Anita.
So speaking of cool and fun gadgets, when we come back, we're going to talk about turning your smartphone into an actual remote control. This is great for moms and families who are constantly misplacing their remote controls. So be sure to stick around. This and a bunch of cool new things when we come back with Simple and Savvy.
You won't always be home to greet your kids, but you can still keep an eye out for them. With Xfinity Home, only from Comcast, the total home security and home control solution, you can manage your home from anywhere and save on your energy bill with features like remote thermostat controls and remote light and alarm controls. Plus, safeguard your home with 24/7 professional monitoring. Xfinity Triple Play subscribers. Now you can add Xfinity Home for only $29.95 a month. Plus, you can lock in your rate for 2 years and save over $200. Call 1-800-XFINITY now. The power to control light. The power to see. The power to be here and there. Introducing a system with all of these, making you more empowered than ever before. Introducing Xfinity Home Security.